growth, Dan, isn't it? Let's look on the positives there. And if he continues to get incrementally better, just those tiny little notches, he'll be absolutely fine. Price gets any better, the rest might as well go home.
Difficult to get any better in Wolverhampton for Gerwyn Price. Yes, must absolutely love this place. He'll love that dart, and we know he loves double top. That's one.
Look where he hit the tops. Straight under the top wire. I can't tell you how good that feels as a player. You know you've not pulled it. You know it's going in. You know it's the perfect dart.
Gets Van Veen down to a finish, but of course Price is going to be somewhere pretty handy. He's just taken out 107, 108, very similar.
He can hit a bullseye on the... That's a good marker if he can hit the 57. Likes to lay the darts down, parallel to the ground, more or less. But that was a poor setup. Now, hit the treble 17, then the 17. Look at that! Is that in the same hole?
I mean, I said it was a similar shot. Not exactly the same shot, but that is what Gerwyn Price is doing. This is the formula. The Price formula. Score well, hit tops, and hit the same spot in tops. Gerwyn Price has lost one leg so far in this whole tournament.
60. Can you require 121?
He likes that. What way is he going? Double 14. I like it. 12 darter of his own. 2 140s, a turn and a 1-2-1. Good evening, Ian. Darter a double and got it, and he's not really fouled, is he? Let's be fair here. He's not had a chance.
And he may not get another chance in this match.
The control. Let me tell you, darts is difficult. The control that Price has over himself, the dart right now, everything. Oh, get in! That was utterly sensational. The finishing, the scoring, 3 180s, a final score of 5-1, 112.30 average.
Really, 50 in this day and age is a really bad score. Just lose too much ground to these real ones.
He looks a lot more relaxed in this tournament for me, Josh Rock. Heading for what looks like a third win. He's had a few things to iron out and sort out away from the actual hockey problems and solutions with his management team, but that's now all done. And it may well be a weight off his shoulders.
Well, he's left double 10 again. Can't imagine he's thinking about anything other than the one dart solution he had the last time.
Just like Price, he's a man in a hurry. Case for busting here.
Yeah, that's just this intelligent thing to do. Take it back to the better number. Opponent not on a finish.
Just like the last time, comes back and nails it first dart. Is he going to go for it? To leave? Double six. Well, he's enjoying himself. Good on him.
Well, it's a good attitude to carry in a pretty bleak situation. But here he has a chance. And if anything, it is to show off a little, have some fun.
Yeah. Good on him.
Gain credit with the fans.
He's got to get a chance here. We didn't expect that. I'm sure Rock didn't. I'm pretty certain Van Peer didn't either. So the Dutchman is going to get a couple of darts to get a leg on the board.
I think Josh should just help out and wave the arms for him.
You can't blame him. And his last experience at this stage, he thought maybe the end of his career. Double 9. I think in many ways, even Josh Rock wouldn't have minded if he'd got a leg on the board. But he's got a job to do.
Game shot,
But Rock has been pretty good, hasn't he? Every time he's missed with a combination or 3 darts in his hand, he's come straight back and nailed it first time.
Van Peer has other ideas here, it looks like.
But it's also £3,500 bonus, isn't it? But Van Peer's relaxed as well. This is his best leg, 87 left after 9.
Well, he's left. Big fish. Oh. Double 5 for his first leg, and he gets in, and there's a cheer from the crowd. Van Peer. Josh has a little bit of a chuckle. I'm sure he's actually happy for his opponent. He's very likable, Barry is. Into the treble 15. No, so 25 in bull. And he hit the bull first, so he can't do it, and it is a chance for Van Peer.
Very required 54.
Is he distracted?
Oh yeah. I mean, he has not had a true focus at all in the match.
Joshua required 24.
He has to focus now. Oh, he's making a right mess of this.
What word's the opposite of focus?
20.
Distracted.
Very required
Clearly.
10.
3 match darts. Missed. Head's gone a bit, Josh Rock. Oh,
No score.
no score from Bergh Van Peer.
Joshua required 4. Game shot.
So there it is. It wasn't pretty from Josh Rock. Bergh Van Peer was having some fun at the end, but it's 3 defeats for the Dutchman. For Rock, 3 out of 3 in the group.
And going into the match tonight, when he's had 3 darts in his hand for a double, he hasn't executed any of them finishes. Gary is just beginning to fly.
And the thing is, Glenn, with this tournament, no matter how you get out the group, it just becomes a new tournament, if you will, doesn't it? When you get to the last 16, it's a knockout phase, and what went before counts for nothing. Oh, this counts for something. My word, Gary Anderson. We saw Getawin Price earlier on tonight set up a 9-dart bid with back-to-back maxis. Anderson has done likewise.
58, well, he needed a very good performance tonight, Gary Anderson, after the drubbing last night.
Oh, yes. Josh Rock hit one here last year. Anderson was 2 darts away.
133.
For a magical 9-dart leg here on the Aldersley Leisure Village stage.
The crowd are getting so involved now. They've been superb this week. Gary Anderson's beginning to motor.
Well, Lennon is out. Of that there is no doubt now. That flickering hope has been extinguished
59.
for Scuba Steve. He's been sunk.
Crowd behind you. People see he's got nothing to play for right now. It should be straightforward. It doesn't always work that way. He's probably up against. He's probably a big fan of Gary Anderson, and sometimes you can get embroiled in the whole event. But this has been a superb Gary Anderson. Superb.
Well, the missed doubles have taken the average down to 102. Earlier, Getawin Price averaged 112, which is the 9th highest in the history of the Grand Slam of Darts. The Iceman, red hot. Anderson 73 for the match. Double 8, and Gary Anderson, the Flying Scotsman, goes full steam ahead to sweep aside Steve Lennon by 5 legs to 1 to put him in with every chance of making the last 16 once again at the Grand Slam of Darts, a tournament very close to his heart. And Anderson must now wait to see what happens between Humphries and Van Dijvenbode. But he's done what he had to.
European Tour 8-7, and then a semi-final 7-6, all to Luke. All tight contests. I'm not sure this is going to be as tight. Just can't reach, can he?
Not at all. It is such a huge struggle for Dirk van Dijvenbode this match at the moment. Tops.
100.
But you wouldn't be confident that he's not coming back.
I think he's plotting a way in which to go, because he doesn't fancy the 60. Right, let me tell you what way he's going. He's going to go treble 18 and an 18, then go double 18, double 18. I know before he does. Told you. He ended up going double, double.
Well, I don't know how much he knew about it, but it was exactly what you said.
Luke Humphries.
So Luke Humphries.
He's actually caught Luke Humphries on an off day. Well, I don't know why I bother.
Such an off day for Luke Humphries. I mean,
he's left 81 after 9.
You've got to question the grouping from Luke Humphries there, haven't you?
Ridiculous.
Luke require 81.
The 4-zip. Little 11 darter. He's so off. So off.
I mean, he really thinks he's going to add to his major tally like that way?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he really... This is a... I was going to say, this isn't even an average game. This is a mediocre game for him. He's been playing so well now. Is that you change your throw and you never return to as good as you was. Look at the amount of golfers that have changed their swing. There are darts players that have changed and got better. But injury is completely different to changing your action when you want to. He doesn't want to.
But he certainly wanted to fill that up. Of course, a reminder, this isn't even Dirk van Dijvenbode's first injury of the year. He did sustain an ankle injury, having fallen over on the walk-on. Yes. Whether that's got an impact, who knows?
Yes. Luke Humphries has been quite poor in this game. He's averaging over 100. It's ridiculous. 4 or 5-1 win. Absolutely ridiculous. Didn't play well, averaging 101.93.
Over to treble 18 just to set up. He'll get a look at the 76 unless Ryan Searle can pop this 1-4-3, and he's not going to.
403. And 76.
Gotta go. Well, that miss opens the door. Searle averaging 107. Isn't doing too much wrong here. And Ryan Searle is closing in on the last 16.
It's very much one-way traffic tonight.
Not making the most of an opportunity here, Rafferty.
96.
Talked about the section of the draw as well. The winner faces Luke Humphries, and there's Gerwyn Price and Gary Anderson. Look, it's an outside shot. Gary Anderson, Ryan Searle, practice partners in the quarterfinals. Who knows? It'll take some doing for the pair of them. No, count my chickens. Ryan's not there yet.
It's a tough quarter, isn't it? Yeah, didn't need to.
He's probably going to be okay. It wasn't necessary to go for that, Nathan. Once he tidies this up for back-to-back legs, Then he's in the match well and truly. And there it is, right in the corner. Good for Nathan Rafferty. He got a bit of luck in the previous leg. He dominated that leg. It's now.
He was.
If you need to set up, I'm not against it. 18-25, but he didn't need to set up because Ryan couldn't have left the finish. Had he just stayed on the treble, just get your score down. You didn't need. He had time to play with it, but he hasn't glanced over us. He's just, which is understandable. He's in a little zone here, isn't he? And he's trying to get himself in the last 16.
It looks like Searle is going to have to serve it out. Well, he is going to have to serve it out. And that's a big tap on the shoulder from Nathan Rafferty with the big finish. And Ryan Searle here responding. Nathan Rafferty with the big finish. And Ryan Searle here responding.
Incredible from both. Brilliant finish from Nathan Rafferty. Just trying to give Ryan Searle a nudge. Searle makes the perfect start.
That's a real deflator, isn't it, for, I mean, the highs and the lows of emotion on the stage there for Rafferty in the space of seconds.
Well, what a way to possibly throw out for the match. Ryan Searle is 6 into the perfect leg. We saw Bunting marginally miss one yesterday. Opportunity for Ryan Searle.
We know what he wants! Super sensational Searle! Lights up the slam with a fabulous 9-darter! Would you believe it? What a way to win a game! What a way to book your spot in the last 16!
Oh, how's that for nerves? And when you're throwing for the match, Ryan Searle, the perfect leg to book his place in the last 16. He's never been in the last 16 in the Grand Slam. He was 4-0 down in his first match. He lost his second match 5-0. But Ryan Searle, and he was excellent from the start there. He broke early with a 12-dart leg. He kept Nathan Rafferty at arm's length throughout, and he deserves his spot. He will face, and there he is, celebrating with the crowd. He will face Luke.
127.
You've seen a 9-dart game just before you're about to come out. 127 seems like, hey, that's a bit of fun.
102.
He's not too far away from the bullseye required. Ratajski then with his first opportunity. And this really would be a dagger for Nathan Gervin, but that's a wicked deflection there into the 5 segment.
125.
So double 8. And he does claim leg 1, and very solidly, looking good. That's what it's all about. Not just getting a player in the field, it's about winning events, and that's why we're here too. We're going to win the majors. There's a first for everything.
Oh, make no mistake about it. I think Radek Cyganski's another Polish player we'll be seeing a lot of in TV tournaments as Ratajski looks to fill it up.
170.
Well, an alternate fill-up to leave 55. I like that. The 25 would have left 80.
Yeah.
That was his thinking there, if you didn't already know at home, because that's a nice, easy single tops. But this is even easier. 15 for tops and 2 darts potentially.
Far more clinical from the Polish Eagle. A reminder that Kristoff Ratajski's aim in this one was to win 5-0 or 5-1 to get.
Looking very good to get his job done.
Yeah, so often goes under the radar, Kristoff Ratajski. And when you consider how incredible Michael Smith and James Wade's records are of getting out to the group stage here at the Grand Slam, it really would be a remarkable achievement for Kristoff to prevent one of them from doing just that. Double 8. Lovely from Kristoff Ratajski.
Oh, well, this is what he hoped for, but it's still pretty good. Needs 18 for tops. For his second leg. Is there some relief for Kristoff?
Well, Nathan Gervin wasn't able to spoil the party on that occasion. $16 for tops. He did have a little think about that there. Tops required then to send Ratajski through to the last 16. And he misses by the width of a wire.
So this opportunity to extend the match. That went way up and hit the outer number ring. He had a pretty good last start at the double, considering where the second one went.
Yeah, don't think he used the second as a marker.
Yeah. We're not to throw it.
And Kristoff Ratajski has done exactly what he needs to do. He progresses from Group A, gets the job done.
Well, once again, we're in a situation where they're both on the same finish. Wade will not take it, but he is going to leave himself handy on the Smith throw. Oh no!
Interesting, no reaction. That's telling me he's super focused. And he will be back.
58. James required 9.
Does it cost him that Robin Hood? It's double 5.
8.
And this 1-1-2 will feel like more of a freebie now. He probably expected Wade to hit that double 5. He's going to get a dart or a double. That dart is tops.
92. James required 10.
He couldn't get there. What a guide. James Wade leads this match. He has the break of throw he needs. And we all know that Wade, however he's playing, forget about averages when it comes to
tenacity as well. He's going to have to demonstrate that fight along with that rhythmical brilliance that we know that he's got. But he's up against the real master when you're in match play situations.
Wade first to a finish. Smith should get to a better one. Should. And does.
A delightful last start. Wade will start on the bull and still finish.
Bullseye for Wade. Another crack. Couple of times he's missed it. He's baffled. Doesn't know how he's missed it by so much.
I think that let go of his hand and he thought that had a chance. I think he was more surprised. It seems to be the battle of the bulls.
58.
Again, the sniping at each other continues. James Wade, double top to open up a two-leg gap. He is 2 up and 2 away, and the defending champion is on the ropes. Smith again into the trebles. Wade on his heels.
100. Michael, you require 100.
The fact that the treble there, the 1-4-6 away, it means he's got to start on the bull.
Somebody has hit the bullseye, but it wasn't at the end to complete the shot. James Wade could end up on double 13 here. Well, it's not going to matter.
Just 1 from 6 at tops going into this match today.
The title defence is falling apart. James Wade does not make an error. And now a very, very tough task is turning into a monumental.
Really solid, super professional. He's doing a fantastic job here.
And it's a first maximum for Michael Smith. It doesn't even get him to a finish. Wade knows he's got 2 visits from here to wrap this up.
It's so sensible with that last dart. Even the big 25 would have left a 2 dart. He's thinking up there.
He's in control. And Michael Smith pops in another 180. It's a dead catch shot. It's going to try and distract James Wade. You cannot distract James Wade. He's got his eyes on the prize. And the big prize will not go to Michael Smith this year at the Grand Slam, because the defending champion is out in the group stages. James Wade turns him over for the loss of just one leg, and it's the first group game that Smith has lost in years, and it is a huge one, Glenn Durham.
And the first release of emotion there.
Hold the back page. Clayton, a max in this leg already, and a virtual maximum to add to it to leave a 2-dart combo, but Doby will get first crack by virtue of having the throw.
What a start from the both of them.
The bullseye! 56. Well, that would have capped off a cracking opening leg, but Clayton here looks to break.
Could be the ball for Johnny.
64.
But they both missed the ball now. Opportunity for Johnny to break the throw. Doby for the hold, and it'll just be a little sigh of relief early on in this match. Looks like it's kicked right. Is it awkward? No, it wasn't. Good dart from Chris Doby. Hold throw for the opening leg. To the last 16 here. It's going to need a big effort from Johnny Clayton.
They both ignited their darting careers with wins at the Masters, didn't they? And Doby in the Premier League, as Mark alluded to earlier, was playing at a level which didn't generate the points that it perhaps deserved. And if he keeps playing at that level with ton-topping averages, you could see him being in the mix for big tournaments between now and the end of the year. Perhaps even this one, who knows?
Sets up the leg brilliantly. And Chris Doby very solid on throw. Clayton is running out of time. It's the best performance we've seen from Johnny in the tournament. Unfortunately, Chris Doby saved his best for this game as well, and that is now 3 without reply. Doby 2 legs away. The average is almost 110 from Chris Doby.
Spurt on here. There are only 6 legs left, including this one. He needs 5 of them. That's the enormity of the task.
Got a bit of time in this leg. Stay there. Checking here, Johnny. It's been a good leg. Yeah, brilliant setup from Johnny Clayton, and that leaves him 3 darts in hand to get his first leg on the board, but he really needs to start attacking the Chris Doby throw as well.
Well, Johnny Clayton here has enjoyed a totally dominant leg. Can he finish it off here? He could afford to miss those darts at double because Doby is nowhere near. But he may not have that wriggle room mark after this turn from Doby.
No, there's going to be some sort of layup here, and it's looking like a pretty good one from Doby.
33. Johnny requires 16.
Got to go, Johnny Clayton. And it does, he's on the board. Time to try and recoup one of those breaks of throw.
Job. To go with 1 maximum. Well, I'll tell you what, Chris Doby again leaving himself handy with Clayton on a difficult combination, which will not go. So Chris Doby now 2 or potentially 3 darts away from a 4-1 lead.
This could be the match here. It's only going to be 1 dart. Johnny can't look. This is huge. Clayton waiting on a single to double, and he gets his chance. And Johnny deserves his opportunity, but he's got to take it to get the match back on throw.
10 leaves double 16. 1 dart in hand.
26.
And that spells big, big trouble for the Welshman.
You'd expect Doby to mop this up. Well, he was on his way. There's plenty of room to the top of the bed. Well, I said that. It's awkward now. He's not moving. He's going to try and force it through, and he can't. Woes on the doubles from both players, and another let-off for Johnny Clayton.
Well, from woe to go, Johnny, go. As he gets back within a single leg. Now then, Mark Webster. He has the darts 2 in the 6th. 3-0 down. Can he level it up at 3 each? And then it's game on.
Damage done to the averages in the previous leg. There we see. That's missed the doubles. Johnny won't mind because he won that leg and he needs to win this one.
Well, he's left a finish that he's had a look at before in this match. 99 left, choices. Wow. That's 3 times we've seen 1-7-7, 2 for Clayton, 1 for Chris Doby. Oh, he stayed looking to leave double 11. He liked the look of the lie, Johnny.
Yeah, he felt he could get through. He was unlucky, but Doby now has 42, and Johnny made a mess of this in the previous leg. Doby to go 1 away from the last 16. Just a hatful of darts, double 16 in the previous leg, and made it awkward. They seem to be...
26.
Again, woes on the doubles, and it could be 3 apiece, and we didn't see this coming about 5 minutes ago.
I think Doby has missed half a dozen at double 16. Johnny Clayton has not missed double 16. He could so easily been on the brink of defeat. Now it's all square, level game, 3 apiece after that double 16. Would have it in the 9th.
Yeah, he's got a big advantage in this leg, hasn't he? This is good from Doby. Brilliant 3 140s when you've just seen the last 3 legs go against you. Second max for Clayton. Maybe, well, likely will be too late in this leg. This is for an 11 darter. Just want to start going inside here, Chris.
69.
Well, these missed darts at double are mounting up now for Chris Doby at the wrong time in the match. Double 6, 3 in hand here to go back in front.
1 away, double 6. 3 for the leg missed, now 4. Got to be careful here. And pins the double 3, shakes his head, but that's a good dart. Over to you, Johnny Clayton. For that 100 to win the match, Johnny needs to apply the pressure. He's going the right way about it. Brilliant from Clayton, but it's all out of his hands, because Doby now gets a look at 100 for a place in the last 16.
It's there. 2 darts at double top for Doby. On the wire. Oh, on the wrong bed, my word. Could he have been closer? A raised eyebrow from Johnny Clayton. He knows just how close he was to elimination.
Clayton needs to pin it for 4 apiece to stay alive, and he misses, and he gives Chris Doby more opportunities. He's had 2 for the match already, and there's more incoming.
Well, Chris Doby will be mentally giving himself a talking to. Come on, Chris, finish him off. That's what he'll be saying to himself. Can he do so? Wrong bed again. This is Goldilocks stuff, and no mistake from Chris Doby. There it is, and Chris Doby does finish the ferret off, and Hollywood goes through to the last 16 of the Grand Slam of Darts, where he'll play James Wade, who knocked out the defending champion Michael Smith. It was close to an epic that, but in the end Doby staggered over the line to beat Clayton by 5 legs to 3.